Welcome back, ladies and gents. The only significant thing that happened while I was going around recruiting was that the Azrai offered us 2,000, 2010 tribute. So we accepted that. We're now at peace with the Azrai. We're only at war with the Khuzaits. But another thing, actually, that I consider significant, that really has no bearing on anything, but I was able to go around
I'm at your service.
and recruit. I replaced every Imperial recruit with Sturgian recruits. So each one of my children now has, at one point they had a bunch of Imperial recruits. Now they have all Sturgian recruits. So each one has about 20 to 25 Sturgian recruits. She has 30. He has 18. Oh, there's 3 left. I didn't, except for 3. Okay, I didn't get 3. Now what I'm going to do is, since they're the only people we're at war with, but I'm pretty sure the Southern Empire is just about to declare war, but I've got to do some things. I really do. So I'm going to release. Let's make sure, before I do that, let's make sure they're all the way 212, 225, 231, and 192. Yep, we're going to release them. Let them do their own thing. And I'm going to hightail it for Pin Canuck. I'm going to be very slow because they're hurting. But I'm going to throw some horses in Pin Canuck. Yeah, I could have left them in the party and been quicker, but I would rather them go about doing their things and earning some experience on their own. But I've got to do some maintenance, particularly with Ortesia, but I haven't hit these other towns in quite a while. Or anything that I have up here, actually. Legata. Who's this? All right, Jenny. I'm not going to marry Jenny to anybody. Look, here's the Landian clans all being destroyed. It's been 1 month since we just took their last fief, and they did not get another one, so they're all destroyed now. You no longer have to worry about them. They're not going to be... all right, Aston just created army. He would have called all of my children into his army. Yep. He's got Magnus, Sheena, Finn, and Jenny. All 4 of them. All right, so we're going to go to the keep. Going to go to the stash. I've got some things that I want to, particularly this. I'm going to hold on to the steel. Yeah. I think I'll get rid. No, I'll hold on to I'm going to get rid of the iron ore, the raw silk, and I'll hold on to everything else. But I'm definitely going to get rid of some horses for right now to get us down to a decent herding speed. And I can get rid of these very high value horses. I don't need 35 weight or hot bloods. Palmatians. These are... I'm gonna keep them. All right. Now I'm overburdened because we probably have too much food, but that'll work its way out. That'll work its way out. It's only by 2,000, so again, that'll work its way out. I'm gonna put this in here. We got 5 of them in there now. The highest value, the highest amount of armor you can get for horse armor. I'm put all these things that are locked, and obviously I've got some stuff to sell here. I've still got all this stuff to sell. I didn't try to. I sold some of it as I went into some Sturgian towns. There's 2 Sturgian towns, Balgard and Omor, that have rebelled. This may not have happened in the last video. Both those towns rebelled against the Khuzaits, so now they're independent, and I was able to go into them and buy some food. I bought all their food, and I sold a little bit. Wow, I got so much stuff here. All right, what I want to do is get back here before I forget about... No, don't do that, Joe. Now let's switch these 2. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. All right, I'm not going to sell all this because I really want to eventually... I want to try it. Let's see what... Okay. I want to try to melt all that stuff. Let's see. Oh, they got... This is the stash. Joe, wake up. This is the stash. All right. I was about to put all that stuff in there. And I want to put, I'm going to hold on to these Girds, like I said before. But any shields that I have. No, this is just all stuff. 560, yeah, it's better than 550. 560, 610. This is going to be, from my standpoint, probably a lot of maintenance. So if you don't, well, of course, that could change at any moment because someone could declare war on us. And I think, as I say, I think the Southern Empire will do that. This is so much stuff. But at some point, I'm gonna dump it all right here in the stash, and I can come back later and get it, especially all of this stuff. Because we're not getting any more children for quite a while. And I'm going to see... Oh, man, Magnus is in the army, so I cannot get... Oh, you know what I can do, though? Let me see if I can sell some of this stuff actually in Pinkenok. And how much of it. Okay, they've got 26,000. That's... I already know that's not going to be nowhere near enough. So let's just do it manually. Also, you can see I've dropped below 4 million. We're getting tight on money. Now that I've released those parties, it's not going to get much better. Well, close enough. 26,000. Let's look at this town. We got Workshops 3. It's working on Walls 2, and it's 46 days. But I'm going to boost that, even though we're tight on money, to 15 days. Then after that, it'll start on this other stuff, but hopefully I can come back and get to it, and we'll boost it for Walls 3. And that'll take a long time, but it really needs to be done. Am I still got to... No. All right, so this is what I want to do. What are my fiefs that are new? Ortesia and Legata probably need to pay attention to them. And Thractore. And let's go to Gorsegus first. What was the other one? Rhesus. Oh, we better go to Rhesus first. Way over here. I don't anticipate being able to hold Rhesus, but at least I can get some... They're trying to get into Aston's army. They're running him down. What I would like to do is actually swap Magnus. I can't do that when he's in an army, though. I'm going to swap Magnus for Ella. I'm going to let Ella be the party leader so that I can take Magnus into my party, and we're not in an army, we're just in a party, and then I can get him that wife. Okay. The Kuzach just took somebody. All right, who just declared war? Is it the Southern Empire? Yep, Southern Empire. Now, I anticipated that. I just knew that was going to happen because the AI cannot let you have just one war. It's always going to be at least two. You might have one for a short amount of time, but it's not going to last. And no one can say they declared war on us because we're weak. We're the most strongest faction in the game. It's just that the AI will not let you just have one war for very long. It's just not going to happen. All right, so Rhesus is probably gone. So let me go to Gorsegus since I'm close here. I'm going to let them do their thing until I see a need to step in because they're going to have to... What have we got here? I don't think I've been here since I got the castle. So there's nothing being built. Of course, we're going to go with workshops. I don't need to worry about the loyalty. It's already at 100%. 59 days. I will drop 10 in there to make it 17 days. After that, go to wall in case I don't get back. And then we'll come back and do workshops again. Let's go to Gorsegus because I just don't think Rhesus is going to last very long because it's right in the middle of the Southern Empire there. I said Gorsegus and I meant Thractore. I just left Gorsegus. I don't know what they're going to go for. I believe it's going to be one of these three castles because that's the easiest. And this is a 1921. Where are you? Gather near Lycaron. Ooh, are they going to go for Ficon? I prefer they go for Jal Marys. But what I prefer doesn't matter. They do what they're going to do. In fact, what I would like to do, after Thraktorea, is go straight to Ortesia. I'm going to take a chance on something. Let's manage this castle. All right, you've got... Let's drop that. Drop that. You have no food, but that's not going to change. We're going with workshop, 77 days. I'll drop 10K in there. And then we'll go back to... That's prosperity is what's really killing that food. 20 food in prosperity. So that's really is what's killing it. Let's get rid of that. These are just going to be beat up. There's nothing to be done about it. So let's get the level 3 walls first. Let's leave there. Now let's go straight in here because I'm gonna take a leap of faith here, I believe. I think Jal Marys will be a target also. It's only got 359 defenders, whereas... Actually, let me look at that while I'm thinking about it. Parties. Rhesus, you don't need to recruit. Like Karen, you don't need to recruit. Let me... you recruit for 1 day. You recruit for 1 day. You keep recruiting. Nope, you don't need to recruit, Pinkanak. Poros, you recruit for 1 day. No, you know what? I don't like that idea. I got a better idea. Rhesus, you're going to go no matter what, I think. Gersagus. Nope. Thraktorea. Yeah, you can recruit. Pinkanak does not need to recruit. Porus, do not. Legata, yes. Ortesia, absolutely. Zionica, no. Okay. I'm going to be dumb here. Let's see if I can pull this off. I'm going to stash the majority of my forces in this. Oop, that's too many. Okay, well, we're not going to stash all of them. We'll pull some horse back, for example. And then we'll pull some infantry back. And some spearmen. Get us down to 506. There. Now, this is full of garrison. In fact, before I do that, let me recruit these 15 and toss them in the garrison. That means I can take 15 more of my troops out. 5, 10, 15. All right, there we go. And I'm going to have to leave some horses in here. Because we're only at 132. I'm going to leave everything but the Botanian hobbies and the Sumpter horses. And that's going to put me way over. I still got a herding penalty, so we're going to drop these Botanian hobbies. Because I've only got 192. So we'll drop this right to 192. 192. And herding, we'll drop this down till I don't have a herding penalty. 004. Okay, no herding penalty. Let's try 55. None. Now, I want to keep as high as I can without the penalty because I'm going to be recruiting. All right, there was 2. But I want to be able to move fast because I don't want to be caught. Okay, so there, no herding penalty. We're going to leave all you guys in the stash as well as some food. I don't need all this grain now, so that grain can definitely go to about 100. Now, we'll leave it at 200. Fish, 200, give or take. Meat at 200, give or take. Dates. I'm going to hold on to the dates because I don't want to risk losing them. But I will put all the hides in here because hides are easy to come by. All right, we're just slightly over Overburden is 0.05. So as I recruit more, that'll solve itself. Because I want to recruit. Oh, prisoners. I got a bunch of prisoners on me, don't I? All right, let's recruit you. I was still going around from prisoners from the last battle because I was trying to fill my ranks, and as they came available, I'd fill the ranks because we were down a lot. But then I went around Sturgia recruiting Sturgians so that I could replace them, and I forgot I still had all those prisoners because I don't want these caravan guards anyway. I kept them after the last battle and I forgot about them. Okay, that's still too many. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw some in the dungeon instead of selling them. Also, when I started this, I started playing this a little bit before I started recording so that I could, do what I said, recruit and do all that stuff. And we had 85 prisoners in Ortesia's prison, if you can believe that. 85 lords. I'm just going to take this down to 3. Take this down to 12. Take that down to 1. And these guys, I wonder if... I'm going to pop these in. As well as the horses here. All right, 106. There we go. Now, what's it looking like? Okay. Now, I want to run the Zionica. That's still... How do I still have so many? Wow. I want to get rid of that armed trader. Actually, I wanted to throw that... I'm going to hold on to him. Let me put him back in Ortesia. All right, Cantarian is under attack. Yeah, they're fixing to make a move. Gosh. I'm going to throw him in the garrison, and then I'll take out one... infantry. Boom. All right. So that they're topped off. You know what? I'm going to make a run for Sturgia. What I was going to do, instead of having these guys recruit, I was just going to go to each one and just recruit a couple and toss them in the garrison. But I'd rather go up here and fill up on Sturgian troops while I've got the opportunity. Let's stop in Legata also because I need to check its build status. It's not doing anything. That's why I need to check it. All right, so we want to go with workshops 3. All right, walls. We want walls 3. This is 387 days. Now, that's a long time because when you think about it, each year in Bannerlord, I think, is 84 days. So that's more than 4.5 years, something like 4.6 years, in-game years to build that. And I'm really bleeding money, but I'm going to bump that down to as much to 278 and then let it do its thing from there. Also, let's look at the keep. This thing can use some more, so we're going to recruit everybody, all 25 of them, and toss them in the garrison. All right, 422. That's a little better. Now let's continue up in this direction. I don't think this is going to... I believe as soon as I get up here that the doggone... One of the reasons I wanted to stack Ortesia is because I think the Southern Empire would have gone over to Ortesia because it was so weak. They're 640. Where are they going? Let me see if I can see where they're going. Not yet. Let's try. Rimtoil Castle. Yeah, there's only 303 there. Well, hopefully Aston. I was thinking, I don't know what I was thinking. Anyway, Aston will do something. I want to go up here and recruit some. Oh, no. They just got wiped out by the Southern Empire. Yep. How many is here? 500, 600, 700, about 800. Nothing I can do about that. Maybe Aston will come. Oh, almost 1,000 actually. I'm going to see if I can get some recruits. Southern Empire is going to bring everything because I'm pretty sure. And this is the problem as you get later in the game. See, they're only at war with us, and really they're only going to be... We're down at this point in the game. There is only the Azari, the Southern Empire, the Khuzait. These guys are not an issue. The Western Empire is here, but they're a non-issue. So there's only 3 factions other than us, which means the less factions on the map, the more we're going to have these one-on-one wars as far as the opposing faction is concerned. We're still going to have a lot declaring, more 2 at all times, I think. But the AI is going to have these one-on-one wars, which will allow them, nope, not marrying Elof, which will allow them to bring their entire force against us. Now, I came here earlier, and there was absolutely nobody to recruit in Kagriv or Varcheg. But it looks like there are recruits here now. In fact, since I've got a little free time, I'm going to do this properly. I'm going to recruit. I probably should have did this on my own time, but I did think that this is a very important tactical decision on my part. Really strategic, because this is long term, is to be able to stock. What I'm going to do once I get all these new troops is I'm going to go right back to Ortesia, and I'm going to stock Ortesia with the recruits, the Sturgian recruits. And the reason I do that, the reason I'm going to do that, is because we're going to be at war with the Azrai again. They are. Ooh, I've got a work pottery shop here in Revel, and I don't have any. Clay, do I? Nope, none whatsoever. All right, well, pottery shop's not making any money. I've got all about that one pottery shop. And this is clay is a bad thing to have up here. We've got fish and grain here. Get that out of the way. We've got cows and horses. So we could theoretically put a tannery. Let's see if the town already has one. Let's take a walk around the town center. And I'm not going to. I'm just going to look and see what kind of workshops they have. All right, so there's the clay and there's the tannery. There's a tannery. So what I should do... man, the thing is... I don't want to make 2 tanneries. So what they have is a velvet weavery, a tannery, and a potter shop. So that means, you know what I'm going to try? I'd like to make a tannery because the cows will give hides. But what they don't have, and I can change it right here, is a brewery. So there is no brewery here. But they have one town that has grain. Carver. So we're going to try that. It can't be any worse than what we're getting right now. Right now we're getting 0. Because I would have to supply that. I got to be honest with you, I forgot about that being up here. Now, are these guys going to make it, or are they going to be... This is Aston's army. We'll see if they're going to make it. Either way, my kids will get some experience. I'm going to run up here. Like I said, I'm going to take advantage of this opportunity. Where are they at? They're right there. They won. All right. So that was that big army right here, and they won. Or they're still chasing. That's 2,000 strong, yeah. Maybe they're going to go attack this. Yeah, they are. I'd prefer they go and stop this Rimtoil attack, but I'm letting them do what they want to do. Or is that the only army we have? Yeah, everybody's in it. We need other people to call armies. I was hoping there would be. There was only one here that I really. Okay. You know what I will take though? I will take the archers because I will use Sturgian. I mean, I am using Sturgian archers. I just don't want to use any of the others. Let's hit Zamyan. I tell you what, I had a busy day today. I started this recording at 6 p.m. because I was out and about today. But one of the things that I noticed today, as I was sitting somewhere waiting on something to happen, is that both Archer and Vikings are going to be. I'm in the 13th and last season of Archer, and I'm already on about episode 8. And I'm in the 6th season of Vikings, which is the last season. I think I'm on episode 5 or so. So both of those I'm going to be done with. I'll have to find something else to watch. I'll hit these villages again because I do want recruits, and I'm not going to upgrade him, actually. I'm not going to upgrade him. That way that lowers the cost in the garrison. You know what I should do? Oh, no, I got rid of everything. I was going to say maybe I should try to sell something. But I got rid of... no, there's some stuff here I can sell. Revel might have some money because no one ever comes up here and messes with it. Let's see if I can get rid of some stuff. Yeah, okay, they've got 135. Now, this might do it. Let's see. Nope, still 33 short. All right, so we're going to take the majority of it. And you can see the most expensive thing I have is only 71. It's going to take a while. It's just, as I said in the last video, I just got a lot of this little stuff. It's not very expensive, but there's thousands, tens of thousands of it. When you add it all up. Look, I've got 127 military tunics. 151 caps with neck flap. It's a lot of stuff when you add it all up. 120 tied cloth tunic. Now, I don't know why I did that. Why did I do that? What a moron. I was almost done. Let's try this again. This time, don't click that all button, Joe. Because I haven't eaten any meat today. I had a salad for lunch, and that's all I've ate today. I don't think properly if I don't get red meat. Look, 343 wrapped shoes. Let me try to sell... Hang on, before I do that, let me sell all that. Because I don't know how much that's actually going to... I know it's very cheap. It's only 48, but 343 of them. Woo, I took a lot of it. 120? All right, we're down. I'm counting my money right now. So we're gonna 2,130. Let me take that back. Okay, so you've got 83. There, -9. And recruit all 8 of these. And then head over to Carbert. Got a workshop's already making 405. Do you see that? 405. It's only been about 2 days. So they definitely wanted a brewery here. No doubt about it. And while I'm thinking about it, it will help if you, the player, can buy the beer from this place because then that tells them there's a need. So let's buy the beer from here. Now that they've got a brewery, we'll buy all that beer. And that gives them a little more money, just a little bit. Let's sell a little bit more. There we go, 150. Very good. All right. Carver might have... All right, they got Uthalam. Yep, it's got 4. Gonna head to Varcheg. Prisoner by the forest people. Uthalam can go to Samir. By the way, how old is Hans now? 57. All right. Again, I do not want to turn those recruits into higher level troops. I want to be able to stuff Ortesia with the recruits. Ideally, I would do this with all of my towns, but that takes a long time. And I'm definitely not going to do that on camera. That's good enough. Let's see it, Cargrav. And then I'm going to go back and hit Varcheg. If they're still in that 2,000-man army, I'm not worried about that. All right, 78. What about now? Yes, yes. Okay. All right, let's take that 27 and let's trade this. And I realize not a lot of this stuff is... I just don't like these Eastern cavalry shields. That's why I don't... Let's see if 51? No, I got so much stuff to sell. Okay. I'm going to hold on to that. $9,000. $3,000. Good enough. Slowly but surely trying to sell some of this stuff. Let's hit Rodobos. Rodobos? Hertogia is being attacked. We'll take these 10. Now the goal here, one, it's a two-pronged goal. One is I want to be able, since I'm going to, I don't know if I finished this thought earlier, but since we're definitely going to keep having to fight the Aserai, Sturgia will be a place I can get recruits from if needed without having to go all the way back up here. Because if I pack it with 500 or 600 Sturgian low-level troops, then I can take them out as needed and just replenish them with the local troops until I can do this again. Secondly, if we look at the amount of money that 2,724 dinars every day, and that's going to fluctuate between probably 2,500 and 3,500, because I think the town will promote people, and I've told it unlimited. But at any rate, if you fill it up with a bunch of low-level recruits, that'll help. You know, we might be able to knock off 500 gold on that. And if we did it at each one of them, you know, that could be 2,000 gold saved every day. Who just got some points? Somebody in those battles, they're getting points. Medicine. All right, cheat death once to old age. Yeah, it's so important. I'd rather go personal hit points, but I got to go with this. Because I can't, it's very difficult. I'm not going to have any more children unless Corinne dies and I can remarry. But then I'm going to have to train a new wife to run. Fortifications, Pinkanak has gained a level. Very good. A new wife to do the archery or the ranged, be the range captain. And I'd rather use a child so that because you can train them from birth or from, you know, starting at age 2. When it comes to people you marry, you don't know, you know, you get what you get. Their attributes and so forth and so on are set. I will take all of you guys because I will use all of you. Butter and cheese, butter and cheese. All right, and this is the Omor and Balgard I was talking about. It looks like the Aserai the Khuzaits are trying to take Balgard back, and I'm pretty sure they'll get it. Then we'll see if they come for Omar. But I'm going to jump into Omar and get some recruits and try to sell some more stuff. Looks like I will take all of these guys. All right, 61. No, still. Wow. So much stuff. Of course, I'm going to try not to sell the stuff that I want to melt down, even if it's not locked. 10,000. It's fine. Let's look, see what this is. Yep. Okay, Ella the captain. I'm going to try to forge something for her because that's why I said I want to keep this stuff. I'm going to try to forge a one-handed sword for her. Or, I mean, it's not, she's not going to use it, but I'm trying to get her some experience. So we're going to just take level 3 of everything, the highest level that's available. Doesn't really matter the damage or anything. All right. Now we're going to go to leave it as is. Now, did we get to level 4? Nope. Just opened up more level 3 stuff. All right, I'm going to leave because next time I'm just going to hold on to that stuff, and then I'm going to have her break it down. I don't know if I really want to go. Let's try this. I want to see the size of this army the Khuzaits have amassed. See if it's only is it probably only about 1,000. That's not very. Again, there's something wrong with the Khuzaits, I think. Because typically they've been. Are they at war with anyone else? No, just us. And of course, these two Omor and Balgord clans that rebelled. Are they going to be able to take this? I don't. Yeah, they'll take it. But it's going to cost them. I'll take all of you guys. In fact, it's going to cost them so much that if I was full, I would jump them before this town fell. If I had my high tier units. Because they're going to. This town still has 415 in it. And level 2 walls. And they're already down to 800. When I'm full, I think I'm 457. Yeah. I would have jumped them. Because 457, I could take them up to about 600, maybe 650. Because all my troops would be high level, high tier troops. Okay, I do not want the horse or the brigand, so I'll manually do this. Take the butter and cheese, the butter and cheese. I don't want to be, look at this, they're down to 7. Yeah, I'm not going to jump them because I've got, 358 troops, that 250 of them are recruits. So I got to be careful here also not to let these little guys gang up on me. And I do not want any horse troops. I'm not going to go any further into their territory because this is dangerous getting through here when you're a small party because all these little parties can gang up on you. So I'm going to come back in this direction. They're down to 600. Yep. Are they going to have to give up? No, they'll make it, I think. The thing is, I don't want to hang around and fight. I do want to hang around and fight out, but I really cannot afford to. Cannot afford to. 200 to 500. Yeah, they're going to make it. My God, I could have wiped them out if I had all my forces. And that would have still been a thorn in their side. Granted, we wouldn't get the town, but they wouldn't either. So they'd be denied that income from that town. And the loss of that army. Let's go up here. This guy's 150. I don't necessarily want him to jump me because, again, I've got all recruits. All right, workshop in Gorsagus and hey, they didn't take Rimtoil? I wonder if one of our guys interceded and I didn't notice it. Because remember that big Southern Empire army went to Rimtoil. Aston broke it up, I guess. Where are you going now, buddy? Only 691. I think you're fighting them right now, or you just completed. 691. 691. Yeah, I don't know what you're doing. 800. Who knows? That's weird. Okay. Let's go to Ferk, and then I'll head back west. Nothing. This guy's recruiting, I think. Let's take while we're here, Ov Castle has 475. All right, I'm going to come here to foreign. I don't want to upgrade anybody yet. till I need to. Okay, rim toil. They just took it back. That's what happened. They just took it back. I don't want it. So you've got Drumur, which is the only Botanian holding you have. An Aster, and you have Uthalim, which is Botanian. But you're rich. You've got 2 Botanian holdings, but less, so I'll give it to you. Again, it's 27-27, so it's flip a coin. And in those instances, I like to do it with a little bit of... Try to keep them grouped, because he had Aster and Uthalim. So we'll give him Rim Toll also. Ooh, this takes a long time. But it's just what needs to be done. At least what I want to do. See if Rotoboss has any. I may as well hit Cranarog on the way up. Who are you? Who just called an army? I can't see. I'm too close. Vilder, okay. I wonder where you're going to go, buddy. Ooh, 12. That was very good. Now we'll hit Varcheg. And we'll go right back up here again. Just having this time to do this is just so... so relaxing for the soul, because this game has been wearing me down. I don't mean to say that I'm tired of the game. I'm saying that as you have seen in many of the videos, it's constant warfare, constant warfare. And when I'm the times when I've been able to do this are very, very slim to none. Okay, Master of Warcraft, troop wages, which I honestly, in the big picture, I don't care about, but food consumption is what I'm going for. I know I'm losing money like crazy. Now I'm 20,000 a day. I'll take all 16 of you. No, I don't want to buy your food. But can I sell anything? We've got 72,000. Look at how far this is up. I guess still got all of this stuff. Gosh. Let me start from the bottom instead. Cheaper stuff. Maybe I can move more volume out of my inventory. Oh, didn't mean to sell that. 28,000. $23. I wish I knew why it did that. I don't know why it does that. It drives me crazy at times. Look, why does it do that? I don't know why. Look, stop doing that. I wish it didn't do that, but there's nothing I can do about it. Ever since I've owned the game, that's bothered me. All right, 186. There's 176. And that's probably going to do it. Is there? Yeah, those are the ones we just crafted. So there's another 72,000. And I did already recruit. So let's head up here. Ella? No. Ella? Yeah, she is with me. Where's Aston's army? He's 942. Remember, he was 2... All right, they just broke apart. Which means I'm going to call Magnus to me. Because I'm going to take him out of that party. Oh, man, they're really hurting. I'm going to call all of them to me while I'm running around here recruiting. Except for Jenny. She's less than 40%. I can't call her. And I can help recruit these guys and get them back up to speed. Then I'll just release them again. Azurai. Oh. 435. That's all I want to... 102? That's everything. Everything else I can melt down or I want to keep. Boy, it's nice to have a cleaner inventory. Been a long time. Been a very long time. But I probably still got 2 million worth of assets in Pen Canuck that I want to melt that I could probably sell. Oh, we're getting so close. You know what? I'm not going to head... Since Azrai just declared war, I'm going to go back in this direction. Because I'm at 448 and 457 is my max. And then I can start recruiting for these guys. They need a lot of troops. The Azurai. What are they going to go for? Thraktaray or Usank? Maybe even Legata? It's a shame that all those Sturgian troops that I recruited for them guys earlier probably all gone now. Because when they took... Every time they took a castle, whether it be Cranarog or Rimtoil or whatever else they were doing, they just stuffed it full of those troops. So it's kind of demoralizing that they do that, but at the same time, there's nothing I can do about it. Can I get here in time? Even though I've got all these recruits, I may have to do an upgrade. Oh, 6, that's 1,000. I don't think so. With all these recruits, I don't think so. I'm going to upgrade everybody, though, because we may have to fight before it's all said and done. Did you take that guy? No. All right. Pressing on. Five. Only 5? There it is. All right, we're going straight back to Ortesia because that... Whew. They should be able to hold long enough for me to get there. Look at this. Buddy, I'm just going to let you be so you can run from me, but I'm not running after you. Let's get you some troops while we're here. You've got 3 ranged units. Oh my god, I hate that the AI gets rid of all its ranged units. I don't know what the hell Tell Worlds is thinking when they program that. It's just stupidity. It's just pure stupidity. Where are you going? You're going to Guarantor Castle. All right, let's just keep going. Now, again, the Azurai is going to have at least 2,000. They're only at war with us, so they brought everything. Everything. Movie reference. Probably too obscure, though. There goes Rhesus. Rhesus Castle is about to be attacked, as I predicted earlier, that it would probably go because it's way out there. Now, remember, these guys, these are my premier troops. If Ortesia falls, then I've lost all my troops also, which I'm going to lose the majority of them anyway. I don't know that we can get there because that's 2,000. I think it's at least 2,000. Workshops and Thractoray. A lot of good that's going to do. It's about to fall also. Wounded troops, no longer paid wages, 25 influence. Don't care about that. We'll just go that route. Really, none of those are useful. 3,000. Get out of the way. 500. 3,500 troops. Yeah, Ortesia's gone. And it's only got one level 1 walls, or I'd jump in there, but I can't do anything with level 1 walls. All right, well, there goes Ortesia and all my troops. That's just the price you pay. You rolls the dice. Now I'm just going to go around building my forces back up. Is there anybody that's nearby that would make a difference? No. 2 days, 2 days, 2 days. 80 and 78. Wouldn't make a difference. Let's just recruit like there's no... In fact, now that I have confirmed it's gone, there's not a damn thing I can do about it, I'm going to go get some archers for these guys. They've got to have ranged troops. 2 ranged troops. Tell worlds. What in the world are you thinking by that mechanic of having them give so many away? Okay. Then that means these are now my troops. How many archers do I have? I've got plenty of archers. Okay. So these are now my troops. So I'm going to upgrade them all. I lost all that stuff I put in the stash. It's all gone. All gone. Oh, woe is me. Let me just give you all of these. We've got to have archers. I've contemplated playing a game without ranged, and I can't do it. I've thought about it, but there's no way I could do that. You just have to have ranged units. I have to have ranged units. I'm sure there's people that have done that and they've YouTubed it and whatever, but I'm not. It's not me. I like having a well-rounded army. And then I've seen also people who just have all Botanian Fions, you know, and that's their entire army. I've got to have, for the most part, I've got to have shields. You're 21. We're getting you back up there. Slowly but surely. Let's hit Cantrek. Well, we'll hit Abcomer again. I don't think there'll be anything there, but we might have, the day might have turned over. There might be some low-level recruits here. You guys recruited 1. All right, we'll take it. You're up to 24. I can get you to 35, I'll be happy. We'll hit Lanikin, then Cantrek. Cranarog's under attack. Where is Aston's army? Does it still exist? No. That's right, because I called his guys to me. All right, so Bertolina is going to Cranarog. You're waiting. I'm sorry, you're going to Cranarog? Okay. Just 1. We'll take it. Let's hit Cantrek. Then we're going to go back up north. We're going to go to Funky Tormelina. We'll hit Imlag and then Aster and probably Lindor and then Funky Tormelina. 27. Oh, yeah. I lost the town, so I can't have as many troops now. So we'll give you... Oh, you know what? I'm going to give you these guys. Because I've got plenty of archers. So let's go back up here. I don't know how many hundreds of thousands of dinars that was. Because the horses alone, all those Did I put them in Pinkenok? I think I put them down there, didn't I? All those noble horses. Are you at 31? Just give you everything. Put you at 34. All right, let's hit Astor. And I'm actually going to hit more. We need a lot of troops, so let's hit all of it. I think fully, I think I'm 1,200 when I get everybody. Of course, we're still short Jenny. So that's going to make a difference, of course. All right, 35. What about you? 17. We're going to get you there. Let's hit Lindorn. Then Glender, then Pendrake, Drumore, and Funky Tormalina. We'll get what we can. Then we're going to go and try to do something to the Azurai. I don't know what, but we'll try to do something. Especially if they got 3,500. There goes Thraktre. Maybe that 3,500 army will break apart. No. Part of me wants to buy Botanian hobbies. It's only two. These are the only two. Swinren and Glinter, the only two places to buy Botanian hobbies, villages. It's the only place you can get them. So when you have to buy hundreds of them, it takes a long time. If you're lucky, you can get it, you know, in these towns, you can get them small numbers. But it takes a long time to replace them. All right, 33, 34, 35. Now let's start working on Magnus. Magnus, I was going to try and get you a wife. You know what? Nah, you got plenty of horses. I was going to grab some Valandian horses, but they got plenty of horses. The good news is running around taking all this time. Is that a lot of my troops are upgrading. The recruits are upgrading. Still, it's a heck of a blow to lose all those troops in Ortesia. Hundreds of them. All right, this is Jenny. So you met also Doctor's Oath is always the way I go there. $36. All right, Magnus. This should top you off. You got 36. Anything 35 and above, I'm happy with. We're still going to hit Funky Tormalina. I'm just looking at the big picture here. The bottom line is without having more forces, there's nothing I can do against the Azurai yet. As long as they're running around in that big army. It's just a fact. Now here is interesting because if we declare war, hang on, let me get out of this dumb-ass locked camera. Okay. If we declare peace with the Southern Empire, because we got Uthalam back, they don't have anything that they, Rhesus is the, where's Rhesus? No, they didn't even get Rhesus. I think they got Hertogia. Then those guys, maybe one of them will come over here to help with the Azurai. Let's see what they're offering. If it says it here. We're paying $2,400. If we pay $1,600, you know, I'm going to accept that because we've got to do something to the Azurai. That's, again, a strategic decision on my part. Go. Let's hit Gainsith. And then Pinkenok. I want to look. Don't want any horses. Although, man, we've got to have... You know what? I'm just taking everybody. We're still A lot of troops down. All right, you're topped off. Let's hit Pinkenok. I want to take a look in the stash. If I've got any horses in this stash, I'll take them because we need to. Now that we're getting a full party back, let's go to the keep. Go to the stash. Take these horses. Take everything, but that. Okay, there is no. All right, there is no. Did I put some food? No, it was in Ortesia where I put all that stuff. Okay, this is just what was here from before. All right, well, how's things looking? You're looking like 124 days for the orchard. We've got plenty of food. Now, again, I'm going to go for the walls. I want those level 3 walls before I give this town away. And I want just about everything to be done. So once it is completed, that's it. It's not going to go higher than 3. So then we can go back and get the granary first. Doesn't do any good to have a lot of food if you got no place to store it. Then the orchards. And then for the sake of the AI, okay, that'll be 3 and that'll be 3. So we can move on to something else, which I'm going to make fairgrounds because that'll help the AI because the chances of them being Botanian are slim to none, whoever's going to get it. Then after the fairgrounds, I'm going to go for militia because they like to use a lot of militia. And that should be enough. I'll leave that for a while. 510 days to 390 days. You know, you can go more, but I just don't have... When it's these huge numbers, see, 350, you can go above 30. 310 is just so much money that I can't afford to spend right now. And we're going to take everybody from here. And with the Azrai heading up this direction, I'm going to throw 7 of these in there. Cancel. Seven. And we will throw, I think, you guys all in there. All right. Let's hit Dern. All right. At least we're back above 1,000. So I can probably take a 1,200-man army right now. So we're a little better. Of course, it's going to depend on the terrain, so forth, and excuse me, so on. But that salad's not agreeing with me apparently. But remember, I've got really low-tier troops. I had hundreds of recruits just a little while ago. Well, I'll take them. I don't necessarily want them, but I'll take them. Let's go. Let's recruit some Valandians. Don't care for them. They're okay. I just would rather have other stuff, but this is what we have right now. Sargo ought to give us a decent amount. And it'll also allow us to see where this big army went. If they go down for here, that's going to be interesting because they'll kind of... Oh, I think I just saw it. 1359. You know what? I'm dumb enough to try that. Let's see what they do. They might be going for Sargo. Let me see what it says, if anything. Yeah, I'm too far away. Let's see. These are level 1 walls. What is up with Sargo, dude? That's my Kuzak. Yeah, I think they're going for Sargo. Let me see if I can top off my troops. And then once they get locked down to Sargo, I will go back and engage them. They've got 1,400 troops, looks like. And we've got a lot of recruits, a lot of low-level troops. I'll put it that way. So this could be an interesting battle. They've got 277 only. Are they still poor? Okay, I can't see. Is this the same, guys? because he died. The guy that used to lead this died. It was Baroncar, remember? Baronchar. She did remarry. She married Wilson, but she's too old to have kids. So how old is he? He's 23. So he is the only thing keeping this clan alive. His wife will die. She's 59. And he's 23. So he will be able to remarry. When did Baroncar die? Right here. At the 1120, at the age of 70, 1120. It is now 1121. So he died just last year. And I did not notice because I was doing other things. No, let me cherry pick here. We give you. Infantry. We need infantry. So I'll have to give you the recruits. And the rest of these guys I'm going to have to dump. All right, that should give... You're in another army. That should top everybody off. 207, 220, 226. All right, we'll just dump you guys. And then upgrade. 29 upgrades. What have I got? 32 spearmen. I've still got 99 recruits. And everything else is only one tier above recruit. All right. Let's go see. Oh, no. Another army join. Okay, so that's 2,400. I can't do that. I can't not do more than double my number. It's just not possible. Is there anybody else around? Nope. That's it. We're done for it. Sargo's gone. All right, here's... Yeah, it's not possible. It's just not... Level 1 walls. There's nothing you can do about that. Where you going, buddy? Come on, it's coming. All right, you are only 700, but you're coming here. That'll give us 1,800. I'll jump him if he comes over. He's not going to make it because this will be gone before he gets here. It's a shame when you just don't have the numbers. It's a numbers game, and when you just don't have the numbers, nothing to be done about it. $120. Yeah, they'll be done before he gets here. Let's see where they go after that, though. Let me get some room because they come out of there. They could jump me. So you're going to change your mind and just go to Thractore. Now, hopefully, this is interesting. These guys might... Let me go up here out of their way. They might want to intervene here. Between all three of our armies, I will jump them. No matter how many they have, I'll jump them. How many did they leave? Oh, they left only 300, so it's not a lot. He's chasing me, I think, as opposed to going after them. See if I can get some range, some distance from them. Patrolling around Sargo. Man, they're not... No, I thought they would go there. This is level 3 walls, though. I will definitely defend Jacqueline. What is Charos? Level 3. I will defend Charos also. Let's see what they do. Yeah, I'll jump into these level 3 walls, no issues. I might lose, but at least I believe I have a chance with level 3 walls. Now, how many times have I said level 3 walls in the past 2 minutes? Those level 3 walls make all the difference, in my opinion. All right, we got Thractore. Where are you going? Charos. All right. I'm going to go to Charos, and then just before they get... I'm so slow, though. They can run me down. 1.7? Yeah, they're faster than me. Ah, wait. That other army moved on. Hang on. This is an opportunity. I'll take that 1,000-man army. I know I can beat them. Even with what I have. Well, I think I can beat them. All right. As long as Rosanna stays up there. Okay, this is it. This is it. Although it would have been better. Well, no, because if I'd have jumped in here, he'd have backed off. I'm just trying to wait till daylight. Get those last few upgrades. Oh, do I have... Yes, I do. All right, now this is going to be iffy because they still outnumber us, and we're going to have just crap troops. And they've already, how many, you know, they got some well-rounded troops because they've taken this. They took that. We got it back, and then they took Sargo. All right, Bertolina's going to get Sargo back, it looks like. That's where that other 800 or 900 troops went, hopefully. All right, this daylight, let's go. Let's jump in here. Oh, man. It's all going to depend on the terrain and how we can set up. How many... I've only got 33 spearmen and 35 axemen. I've got 80 veteran bowmen, but let's keep in mind, these are sturgeon bowmen. They're not anything special. They've actually got the balance of power, which is not surprising.
On my command.
I hate when this... Why does it do this? Okay. All right, I'm going to have to play this smartly because they may come for us. How do I want to do this? You know what I'm going to do? Since I don't know what they're going to do yet. Oh, how far can I go in this direction? Hold on, I got to sneeze. Oh, that was a big one. All right. As I set up. See, this is so tense. I've set up in my chair now. Where is the edge? Right there. I wish there was something I could see. There it is. You never can see this damn thing. Okay. And they've never shown any inclination to change that either. And if it was snow on the ground, it's almost impossible to see. All right, I'm going to do something here. I'm going to see if it's useful or it just really handicaps us.
Footmen, march forward.
Everybody, follow me.
Follow me.
How far back can I go? Nope. They're going away? They're moving away from us? Hang on. Yeah, 113, 14, 15, 16. They're moving away from us, which surprises me. Okay, so I'm going to change what I was going to do. Put you guys over here. Come on. Right there. And right there. All right, cavalry. Wait till the horses get out of the way. Hold fire, though. Come on, horses. Get out of the way. Archers. Fire. Infantry. Shield wall. Ooh, that's a lot of horse. 81? That's not too bad. Face them. Alright, you guys, try to get over there. Really, I don't want you over there. I just want you heading in that direction to get some room, get some space. Okay, now that they've lost interest in you, back this way, and we're going to cut them off. Try to cut them off. Come on. Horses, follow me. Oh, that's my... Oh, this has got to be... We've got to really... Talk about minimizing losses. We've got to really minimize losses right here. And in fact, I'm going to have infantry turn and face them. All right, now horses. Attack. I got to bind them up here. See if I can hold them while we close in. If we can get them bunched up, then we stand a better chance. We can't beat them on the open field. They're too fast. They're gone already. All right, archers hold. Horses, back over here. We don't have a whole lot of horse to be playing around with. All right, how many did we get? 46. They're down to 35. All right, horse back over here again, please. Thank you. Let's see if they come back for another pass. They're going to stay 480 away from us. All right, archers. Turn and face that direction again. Infantry, face that direction again. Also, break apart so those horses can get through, please. Let me move the microphone.
Archers, line for foot, loose formation.
Let those horses through because the AI is so dumb it can't get out of the enemy AI can go through there, no problems. But your own AI and yourself, you can't do it. I have yet to figure out why that is the way it is. Makes absolutely no sense. Alright, they're coming back now. Let's go back in the shield wall. Archers, do your thing. Best you can do. Let's get the horses over here in this corner again. Come on. Let them come in. There's an old saying. Don't shoot till you see the whites of their eyes. Meaning just let them get close. So that you make every shot count. Okay, do it. Go, go, go. Are they going to come around? If they come... Oh, horse, get over here. Come on, horse, follow me. Let's get around behind them. Infantry, turn and face them. Come on, infantry. Turn and face them. They don't want to. Turn and face them. Nah, they're not going to do it, doggone it. All right, horse. Come on, horse. Stop that guy so I can hit him. There we go. Now, get on there. There's only 11 left. Get them, get them, get them. Let's take them all out if you can. Take them out. Take them out. Archers, hold. We're going to need all those arrows. Is that it? Did we get them all? Nope. I'll take your horse out if I have to, buddy. All right. All right. Come back. Follow me. I don't want you running up there and just dying to their arrow hail. That's H-A-I-L, hail of arrows. Okay. You guys go back up there. Now let's take a gander and see what they're going to do. Okay, so we've taken out 82 of them. All right, we're going to march in. We're going to now rely on the infantry to take out their horse troops as we march in. Hopefully they will charge us. So we'll get the infantry up here, then put the infantry in loose formation so that they are using their spears. And look at that, I took an arrow to the knee. Look at that. Arrow to the knee, exactly. Right in between, right in the spot where the armor breaks to bend for the knee. From a realism standpoint, that's really good, actually. It went into one spot that was not armored. Do I have any more arrows in me anywhere? Nope, that's it. Just that one to the knee. Lydia would be proud. Okay. They're shooting at me from 200? What the heck is shooting me for 200? Because that looked like an arrow, not a bolt. Was it a bolt? It's bolts. Okay, my mistake. It was a bolt. But we know they don't have very many, so I'm going to move in just a little bit, see if they'll shoot some more. Because they're going to be really short of bolts. I can hear them hitting the ground. And passing by me. Come on. Keep firing. Let's get a little closer. Always zigging and zagging. Throwing them off. They're not firing enough at me to make a difference. Ooh, I almost caught that one. Don't want to get too close that they get very accurate. There's one right there in the shield. Oh, those bracketed me. One on the left, one on the right. Two on the left and one on the right. So I'm definitely in range now. They're coming heavy. Horse, pick up speed, keep their range, keep their aim off. Are these still? No, that's arrows there. All right. We want to back up to where the bolts are all that's firing. Because they don't have a lot of ammo for bolts, and I don't have a lot of bolt using troops. Come on. Don't give up. Let me stop so you can aim. All right, I might be too far again. Let's get a little closer. There we go. I think this arrows again, though. I hit my horse. Definitely arrows. And a lot of them. I'll just keep picking up speed so that it's throwing their aim off. And then turn. Get back up to speed. Look at that. Throw them all off. This horse should be wanting to get involved. Let's go directly at them and then hard right. 90 degrees. Then loop around. Woo. Little breather in here. All right, as necessary as this is to do, I realize that even for me, this is not something I'm going to continue doing for very much longer. Even though it is, there's a reason to do it. All right, you guys come over here, infantry. Come on, archers. Horse, I want you to stay back, but you can break apart left and right. Infantry is going right here, so horse, you come right there. Where did that one hit? In the elbow. Arrow, not a bolt again. Come on. Shoot me. Come on, wussies. Shoot me. I like the fact that he even... watch, he kicks his heels. When he has the horse rear up, look, he even kicks his heels. Watch this. See that? That's pretty good animation, I will admit. All right, let's go in the shield wall and let's absorb a lot of that into our big, round sturgeon shields. I guess their horse is not going to charge us. Where is their horse? They're moving. They're sort of moving. These guys are picking up arrows. Very good. Which means I want you guys to march forward. You guys pick up everything, and then I'll move you forward. They're kind of sort of inching. I think they're just repositioning. The whole formation is moving to their... They're moving clockwise to their right to reposition towards us. I got a lot of recruit. I got to remember now. I just dawned on me. I've got a lot of recruits here. I don't have a lot of big shields. Okay, so we can't do this. We can't do this the way I wanted to do it because I forgot I've got recruits and tier 2 and tier 3 units, not 5 and 6. Okay. Yep, that's gonna change what I'm doing here. All right. That's right. Archers, come here. We're going to let you open up. Pick up as you need. Get you down here just far enough that everybody has line of sight. All right, now I'm going to get the horse involved. And I'm going to get the horse involved on their ranged units. All right, throw them if you got them. Archers, cut loose. We don't have those big shields I was just talking about. Look at that. We're losing troops. Okay. Come on, horse. Where you at? Get you up here. Get you up here. Get you up here. Get you up here. Get on those archers. Fourth horse. Get on those archers. All right. This is where everybody's got to do their part. I'm going to go over here and help out with these horses because they should be ignoring them, and they're not. I want them to go for the archers. There's a whole lot of golden-haired tossers over here. I got to be careful for myself not to fall. I think we stand a chance, and I don't even want to think what will happen if this character falls, though. Because remember, they're going to have, I don't know, 5 waves of reinforcements. It seems like they've been having 3 and 4 waves. So I'm kind of, it's a little hyperbole here, but I think they're going to have at least a couple of waves of reinforcements. And as long as they stay right here, the archers can pick them off. Get it, move, move, move. Don't throw that. All right, infantry. I know that you are not as good as I would like, but break apart and attack. We've got to do something, and just standing there letting them attack us is not going to get anything accomplished. We don't have enough archers where it's going to make the difference. And I cannot go down. Pay attention, Joe. A lot of these tossers around. Oh, well, luckily we're both basically idle or stationary when he hit me, so it wasn't that much damage. But that guy got me with a javelin right in the back. Right in the shield, or it would have been much worse, I think. I think, again, like a long time ago in a battle with the Azurai, I think what's going to save the day, I hope, is the fact that I did have, I don't know, about 40 high-tier horses. And, ooh, don't get caught in there, though. Again, if you go down, Hans, it's not going to end well. Just like you running against these guys right now with his tossers around here. The only thing that's the perks. We still have the perks. I still have Jenny, Sheena, and Magnus. So hopefully that's gonna make the difference. That guy's really wanting to throw that at me. There's come some more reinforcements for them. Gosh. All right, that's this. Look at a lot of red, Remember, we've got a lot of low-tier troops. I just don't know. I honestly don't know how this is gonna. I hope we win. If we don't win, if we do not win this battle, the Azurai are just gonna rampage. And that's not good. That's why I'm trying to be as cautious as I can, but at the same time do as much damage as I can. If I have to, I'll resort to just taking out all their horses and then deal with them later when they're on foot. Just don't stop moving, Joe. Don't want them to overwhelm my guys. I don't have enough to start with, so if I can help out. When I see them double teaming the dudes. Who's that? That's a lord of some. Let's see if I can figure out who that is. That's Magnus. All right. That's my boy. He's going to get it done. I didn't even know that's who they were triple teaming back there, but I just saw somebody needed help. And if we can, again, get rid of these outliers, they'll go back towards the main body of the military forces. Ooh, I'm getting a little... Can't afford to do this much like that. Got to start using that swing distance advantage I have. Were you running? Did he just start running? Oh, look at that. I wasn't even looking at the... Everybody charged now. We are going to win. I was expecting there to come another spawn in for them, but it doesn't look like there is going to be. It was only 1,000 each side. and you can only put 500 on each side. 1,000 on a battlefield at one time. But I'll be honest, I don't know. You know, horsemen count as 2 agents. So if you have 30 horses, that's actually 60 of the 1,000. Is that how that works? I really have never paid much attention to that. But I know horses do count as 2. Because you've got the horse and the rider. Both have to be modeled and tracked. Just like the, you know, at any one time you might, it is possible in this game to have 1,000 arrows in the sky at any one time if you're doing a siege and or a huge battle. When you consider both sides, for example, and then you throw in axes, yeah, you can have 1,000 agents flying through the air. Axes, javelins, spears being thrown, and then arrows and bolts. I know I like to give this game some grief, but then again, I do have over about 5,200 hours playing a game, 5,200. So it does do some things right. And just to think about that for a moment, the game models thousands of things in combat. That's why it's their own engine. They're not using anybody else's engine. All right, you golden-haired tosser, can I take your horse out and let my guys... Yes, you're going to roll right in the middle of them. Woo! They need the experience. A lot of recruits. Look at that. A lot of recruits right there. Oh, that was the only guy over here? Everybody turned around and started running the other direction. I'm still on the edge of my seat, even though I know we've won this now, but I definitely wasn't reclined back anymore with my feet kicked up. All right. They took 50% of our forces to do it, but we won the battle. We lost 62 to their 219 dead. Ella the captain got 1 in horse and 2 in one-handed, and she got 6 herself and did not go down, which is surprising. Magnus, he went down after I left him. He got 2 in one-handed and 1 in medicine. Excuse me. Finn went down. She got 5. 1 in polearm, 1 in medicine, 1 in horse, and 3 in one-handed. A lot of close quarters combat in this one. Okay, Sheena. She only got 1, but she got 1 in medicine and 1 in one-handed. She also went down. All right. Well, now we can jump into Sargo.
Stop. Enough.
That was 5. 251 upgrades. That's how many low-level troops I had. $251 upgrades. 7,000 in upgrades. They were so low, it's not. That's why it costs such a small amount of money. Going from tier 2 to tier 3 or tier 1 to tier 2 is not that expensive. We'll take all these prisoners. $174 with Eyes of a Ring. I said Sargo, didn't I? I meant Charis, obviously. I was thinking we're still outside of Sargo. All right, jump in here. Jump in here. Who can we give to the dungeon if they didn't stuff it full? They did not. We'll give you guys to the dungeon. Baron Corps is gone. That's why these guys are not making good decisions, I think. Say what you want about that Wally Okuzate, but he was calling. He was there when you needed him. He's missed. He's missed. That was a large battle, but I don't think we got anything of use. We did not. I also don't think, I think there's more than 29,000 dinars worth of stuff here, but we'll see. Yeah, there is. It's about 55,000. So let's do it in piecemeal. Oh, that didn't take long. Recruit. Start plugging away at getting back up there again. Now, let me look. I want to look at this. He's 500. Let's wait here for a moment and see how quickly he's going down. 400. Look, did someone jump him? He's already down to 300 from 500 that quick? I got to go up here. I forgot my prisoners. Okay. There. And I want to hold on to these Azerite infantry because they are good infantry, and they also toss javelins. Imperial Legionaries, Flandrian Champion, because hopefully some of these, I'm going to keep 232 myself, so that hopefully I can recruit some of them as we're moving around the map here. Take the Vlandian Knight. You guys. I'm looking for shielded infantry. They're really getting a lot of shielded infantry here, so I'll just take these horses. 29, 30 to 132. All right. Let's move up, see what's going on here, because he's losing a lot of troops. Well, that's probably... Let's resolve this. Thractoray. Well, I guess I'll take it back, even though I think it's just going to go away again. Magnus, scouting. Yeah, these guys are going to be gone before I can even get up here. They went from 600 to nothing that quick. Jenny was captured. I've got to wait for that army to come out and jump them. Remember, we're still recuperating ourselves. He's chasing me, which is exactly what I want him to do. Get up far away from there so I can get behind him and he can't jump back in. Even though we're beat up, I'm gonna take him on. I'm gonna do some recruiting though. After I do this upgrade. Alright. I'm gonna recruit just for myself. We need a little more horse. We got 320 infantry. I need some more horse. So let's do 2 horse. No, cancel that. I want this horse and then this horse. All right. Now let me see if I can get around behind these guys. Yes. Is he coming for me? No. No, I don't want a village battle. I'm worried that's going to be a village battle. Hang on. Let's kind of get them away from that village. See if I can recruit. Now, I'm just gonna... I want to jump them in daylight. All right, now it's going to be daylight. And this would be good because it looks like we're in a forested area. Didn't I just recruit 2 troops? How did I go down? Hang on. Pause. What happened? Oh. No, I don't know. I don't know what happened there. I thought I just recruited up to 452. 49, 50, 51, 52. Did I not just do that? All right, hang on. Remember what I said earlier about not having meat today? Haven't eaten any meat today? That's a problem. I need red meat. Oh, we got 2 upgrades just that quick. Oh, we're not going to be... He's going fast. No, we're faster than him by 0.1.
It's been a while.
All right, Rosanna. It's 50-50, buddy. But you're the guy that just wiped out my army. My vassal army. He was running, so he's not going to come for us. That's close enough for government work. That's too far, but I'll live with it. Okay. I'm not going to do anything fancy. I'm just sit here for a moment and see what they do. I think they're going to just congregate right where they're at, right on that little hill right there. But let's wait for them to send their horse archers first. They've got 51 of them. We're going to go ahead and go in the shield wall. And I want you guys
Cavalry,
to come over here.
forward!
Come on, come on, come on. Again, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to try to swing these guys around behind them. I'm going to tighten up this formation a little bit, though.
Forward! Cavalry, horsemen,
And we'll get the 3rd cav over here.
move!
Tighten that formation up a little bit.
Move!
Hold, 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 hold. Just want to make sure everybody's on hold. right, now hopefully they go to the opposite side. I want them to go around us. You guys, follow me. Let's get around behind them. There you go. Archers cut loose. Infantry, turn and face them. Come on, guys, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Karen got a kill right off the bat. Very good. Jacid. Who is Jacid? All right. Cut him to him. That's right. Block them off. Don't let them use their speed. Take them out. All right, you just do your thing. Let me get out of here. We got a few. We got a few. Nope. All right, follow me. There's no more here. Go over there. Go over there. Let them come back. We got the banner bearer at least. Okay, there's 27. They're coming back again for another run. Archers, hold fire. Okay, guys. Same thing. Follow me. Gonna go around behind them. Except for this girl that don't know how to wear a helmet in combat. Alright, archers, open up. Now, who is this lord? Is this Rosanna? No, Sabilla. Can I get her? There we go. Alright, horse, do your thing. Take him out. That is Canizat. Take him out, take him out, take him out. Let me get over to the right-hand side. How many's left? 20? We didn't take out only User, another lord. This is the lord in front of me also. I'm worried I'm going to get... Okay, that was Tanab. Alright, so that's 4 lords down. Bob and weave, Joe. Bob and weave. Cav, go over there. Alright, they turned around. They're down to 17. Excuse me, I need a drink of water. Let's see here. Ugh. Okay, guys. Break apart and let the horses through. Jeez. Come on, horse. Get through there. Get through there. Go, go, go. They're coming. Alright. Shield wall again. Alright, you know the routine by now, horse. Follow me. Come on. Archers, cut loose. There's 17 left. I want all my horse right here. Oh, are they going to go all the way around? Nope. All right, now. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Get them. I think they are going to go all the way around this time. I think they they decided that what we were doing was blocking them on this side. All right, infantry, actually, attack. Yep, they went all the way around. 16. 15. Go, go. 14. 13. Bilea. 12. 11. 10. 9. 8. All right, horses go back. Horses go back. They've got 1 left now showing up. I'm going to go take that out right now. Ooh, which way you going there, Huss? All right, Bowman, come on. Let's get up here. How do I want to do this? Because I know they're sitting just on the back side of that hill, so I'm actually going to come in this way. We'll have one horse over here, and one horse can stay right there. Because we can't, even if we top that hill, they're so close to the crest of the hill that our archers will not be able to fire over the heads of the infantry. So we're going to come out of from this way so the archers have plenty of room to fire. They got one. I can't tell how many archers they have.
Infant, form a line!
Oh man, I just wish I had my old troops back. Look at these low tier units. That's a long spear you got there, buddy. Big axe you got there. Falksman. All right, position yourself, archers. Come on. All right, horse. Let's have the infantry face
Shoulder to shoulder.
there.
Archer, keep eye on the enemy. Cavalry.
One horse come over here. Yeah, come all the way over here. And you're facing the right direction. That's good. The other horse, stay there because I'm going to have you come in behind. Let's move over there. Hold fire. Hold fire. Okay, march in. Directly at them. Till you get right there. And then archers come right here. Horse. Stay right where you are. How far can we go over here? Come on over this way. Come on, come on, come on. We can go very far over here. Maybe I can get them by... Oh, okay, here's the wall. Maybe I can get you semi behind them. Where'd the wall go? There it is. Come on. All right, horse, come to right here and face that direction. All right, very good. Shield wall. How far away are we? Okay. All right, archers, come on up. We're still too far away. Move in.
Archer, move! Move!
If I can get you to twist a tad right over here.
Move!
But keep facing that direction, please.
Turn to enemy! Footman!
That direction.
Wheel! Footman!
That's better. Okay, archers, do your thing. If you can, fire, fire. All right, you guys still not twisted the way I wanted you to. Please twist.
Ready yourselves!
All right, horse,
Horsemen!
get involved.
Cavalry, give them hell!
Infantry, they're just not going to twist the way I want them to twist. The infantry here,
Infantry!
I want you facing that direction.
Look that way!
Jeez, how hard? What are you doing? Okay, I'm just going to manually draw it because the AI is being stupid.
Forward!
I'm going to see if I can break their momentum here. There's only, what, 4 that charged? Okay. Look at you, you sturgeon traitor. Finn, the captain? Who's this? Is this Rosanna? 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 No, that's Faith. Fahid. I don't know. Look, I have the range. You can't hit me with your sword when I've got this out. Gotta watch out for them tossers. No, don't shoot at these guys. Shoot at the infantry troops back there near you. Okay.
Infantry!
Whoa! I just barely dodged a javelin there. Woo! Stop throwing them things at me. Luckily, I saw that. I was just about to take my hands off the keyboard to issue some orders, and I saw him rearing back to toss that at me. Who was that? That was nobody. There you go. That's a lord. That's Shalar? Is that? Yeah, Shalar. Get him. Don't let him through. See what I was talking about? That they can get through here so easily, and I'm just instantly stopped and blocked, even though this is my formation. All right. This is going to get iffy here. Those big axes moving up. Come up here, arrows. Horse, go all in on the little bit of horse we got left. All in on their range units. Archers move up there. Ooh, I was hoping I could fake him out. He didn't know where they go, left or right. All right, archers, do your thing. Try to help out. Corinne got another kill. Very good. And I want you to go ahead and step up here. Get into him. If you have to go hand to hand, that's fine. We don't want these tossers on the ground either. Tossing stuff at you guys. Let's get that banner bearer down. Ooh, a lot of archers here. Come on, guys, get in there. A lot of horse again. I think they've had a spawn in. Nope, you don't hit me with that. He's gonna anyway. And woo, nope. All right, infantry, break apart, and go for it. Big axe. Nope, nope. Won't be throwing that at my archers either. Let me through. I realize I'm shaking the camera a lot right now, but they're coming at me from all angles, and I'm trying to not get hit in the back because I can. There he is. I can feel him behind me. There's always one behind you. So this is just my motto. There comes another one right up behind me. He's so fast, though. He couldn't turn. All right, I think I've just about lost all my horse troops. Yep, I've got one each left. This is going to be... That was close. That was very close. He was wide open. He's already almost gone out of sight. That's how fast he was moving. Ooh, I'll get rid of... Hey, let's see how fast you can run now, buddy. They love that shield. Wish my mounted troops loved the shield as much as these Azrai love that shield. All right, this is just everybody. There's a new spawn in. 71 archers, 103 infantry. Let's get back up here. 31 horse archers, that's what I'm going for. As well as these guys right here in front of me. Traitor. There we go. Another. Oh, a lot of red there. A lot of red there. It's going to take a while for me to get my troops back up into fighting form. Hopefully it doesn't take this loss. I think we're going to win. The power bar says we're going to win, but who knows? A lot of horse troops left here. Luckily, it looks like they're all their I don't know what you call it when it's javelins, but their quiver on their back is empty, so they don't have any more javelins. That's a plus. They're golden-haired tossers, but they're just got spears and one-handed weapons now without the jabs. Who are you? You're just a bloodied knight, Vlandian knight. That's why you look different. You're all covered in blood. Now this is okay, Razana, right there. All right, part of me wants to cut Razana's head off. Go, horse. Come on. Come on, Rusty. Oh, I couldn't swing quick enough. All right, he's down. Go, go, go. Take them as they come up. One up, one down. Two up, two down. Three up, three down. What? There. Couldn't spin the horse around fast enough. They're not giving up. See, they're still fighting. I see you guy on the right also. But I got these bird in hand is worth two in the bush. Now that's it. That was the last guy. Oh my God, I can lean back now. Excuse me. I killed 85. Excuse me. All right. Corinne got fit. I've never seen her have that many kills before, ever. 15 kills. She's one away from another perk in archery. She got one in archery and one in athletics. Did not go down. Ella got 3, and she got one in one-handed, went down. Magnus got 6. Did not go down. 1 in medicine, 2 in one-handed, and 1 in horses. Finna Captain got nothing, and went down. Sheena got 2, but went down. She got 1 in medicine and 2 in one-handed. Wow. How many prisoners did we get? We lost 53 overall, and they lost 1. See, that's too close. That's too close. That's just barely 3-1. Got to get these guys up. 24,000 gold, that'll help.
I give up. I give up.
Enough. I choose to live to fight another day.
We are at your mercy.
I yield. Enough. Enough. I yield.
11. 238 upgrades. I don't know how many. So many low-level troops. Okay. So we got 40 and 35. So let's do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and the rest here. Okay. Very good. 238 upgrades. 580 prisoners. Was that a master? I'll look at that in just a moment after I do these perks. Corinne is close, relatively speaking, to the next upgrade. Lynn. She's not a party leader anymore. She's not going to be. So let's look at governor. I'm just going to give her that governor perk. I don't think she'll be a governor, but it's possible. I don't think she'll be a party leader either. All right, Hurinag is close to an upgrade. And that's it. Now, I wanted to look at that. Was that a masterwork? No. Okay. Oh, 2 hours are up. All right, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to give them prisoners. I'm going to go to Jacqueline since it's closer. And we'll catch you in the next one. Adios.